welcome to today's morning message. Today we're going to start with the Magical Unicorns deck, and then we're going to use the Unicorn Tarot. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm clearly feeling unicorns today. So let us see what comes through. So, as always, I'm just open to whatever messages we need to hear for the day. I don't really set like a specific intention other than just to get the daily vibe. So today we have just be yourself. So some of you might be feeling like a little bit, I don't know, scared about expressing yourself, scared about speaking up about your desires, scared about being authentic. Now, this is definitely a challenge, but I'm actually getting that some of you right now are maybe facing some kind of rejection because you're not being authentic. Once you start to be yourself and be fully comfortable and confident in your own skin, you'll find that more people start to say yes. Do you ever like speak to someone and you just feel like, oh, I don't know if that person's genuine? And it's sometimes because they're wearing this mask and they're doing it to try and fit in, to try and please you. But you have this hesitation because you're like, I don't know if I can trust that person. And sometimes it's literally just because they're scared about being authentic, and you can feel that mask that this person is wearing. Today, we're being asked to consider whether we are putting the mask on to please others. Are we being ourselves? Are we being ourselves in all situations? Because you are a wonderful person and people are going to get you. And those who don't, it doesn't matter. Those people who do not resonate with you or do not understand you, I don't want to say they're insignificant, but they're not important for sure. Like, you will find that as you be your true self, you will attract those who are right for you, for, you know, those who are aligned with you. Okay, let us use the Unicorn Tarot to see what comes through. We have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, be yourself, you know, be this Queen of Cups. Some of you are very loving, very nurturing, but I'm getting that sometimes because of your nature, maybe you are an empath and you take on a lot of other people's energy. So sometimes you might find it quite easy to lose yourself. Maybe you not forget, but you lose touch with like your own feelings because you're picking up their energy in the room. Maybe you're feeling everyone else's feelings. So you could kind of like forget about how you truly feel about the situation and how you want to be. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is asking you to maybe like look in the mirror right now and be honest with yourself. Have that moment of reflection. Am I being me? Am I showing up the way I want to show up? Am I being true to myself? Am I expressing myself with love? You know, just have that moment of reflection. Now, let us see what else we have for today. We have the Eight of Cups. So today we're being guided to do a little bit of soul searching. To, you know, maybe have a moment of reflection and think about what direction we want to move in. Perhaps you've been waiting for some kind of opportunity, and today you're actually being told, take control of the situation. You get to choose the direction you move in. So decide, you know, which direction you do want to move towards and start. You know, you can control this steering wheel here. And I do actually feel like the more you can be kind of like decisive and in control, the better you're going to feel about yourself and your situation. Now, I am picking up on someone around you who is not necessarily stealing your ideas, but that could be the case. But someone who's maybe not trustworthy. So just be mindful of this. There's this Queen of Swords energy. She's on the bottom of the deck, of someone who's a little bit cold and detached. Someone who, I do feel like this person is either affecting you, as in like you feel like you can't be yourself around them, or they're trying to like, yeah, like steal your ideas or use your energy or something. So there's like this manipulation around you right now to be mindful of. I'm not picking up on a specific gender for this person. It could be male or female, but it's someone who's very cold, very detached. I actually think this person is someone who you don't feel comfortable around, so you change yourself to maybe please them or fit in, and that could very well be what's holding you back right now. So don't be scared to be yourself, guys. If this person is making you feel that way, then cut the cord, remove them from your life. For some of you, this is a colleague, so it's difficult to do that. So have some strong boundaries in place. Some of you need to say no to this person. Sometimes this person might be putting too much on you. This could be like a boss figure for some of you. So yeah, put some boundaries in place and have a think about how you want to manage this situation. So let's have a look. We have the moon. Okay. Yeah, I feel for some of you, there's something chasing you. And I feel like this is fear catching up with you. Some of you are trying to outrun fear, and you can't do that. You have to face it. The only way to really break through fear is to face it head on. You cannot continue to run. You'll keep exhausting yourself. I feel like right now you do need to do that. You do need to actually just face whatever you're scared of. And for some, it is this person. It's this Queen of Swords energy. This person who is like cold, a little bit ruthless, someone who's maybe stealing from you, like I said, trying to take claim for like your ideas and inspirations. You have to face this person. I feel like over the next 2 weeks, it's going to be quite challenging for you, but you are going to have to face this fear head on, or this person head on, because that is the only way through. It's like you've been cornered by this situation, whatever it is, and you need to face it to get out. Otherwise you're going to stay in this corner and it's going to keep closing in on you. It's going to make you feel anxious. For some of you, you are experiencing anxiety already. You're feeling this in your heart center. So take a moment to take a few really deep breaths, and I mean like visualize that breath coming in as you breathe in, then exhale for like a long time, a long exhale, and really prepare to face this, because you can create a big change in this situation, but it needs to be faced head on right now. Yeah, we have the Hanged Man. You're going to continue to be stuck until you face this. It is like, look at the Hanged Man in this deck. He's literally being held above this like big boiling pot, and it's like you have to face this, otherwise you're just going to continue to be lowered into this heated situation. Whereas if you can just take the plunge now, I feel like you will go through this big transformation and things will start to shift for you. But it's that avoiding which is actually creating more fear. When we are running, what we're doing is we're in that flight mode. We're already in a place of ego. We don't run from a place of like soul. We don't run from that place of like being aligned. When we're running, what we're doing is we're avoiding. You know, you can peacefully leave a situation. You do that calmly, and that's fine if that's what you're doing. But for some of you, you know that you're running from something, and it's this which is actually, yeah, there's that Queen of Swords again. Some of you are trying to outrun this Queen of Swords person or energy, and it can't be outrun. It's here, it's always here, and it's going to stay here as long as you run. Some of you might be like marathon runners. Maybe you can outrun this for a long time, but I tell you, it's not going to be outrun. It could be years. Some people run from their issues for years or for decades, but I tell you now, they're always anxious. It's always in the back of their minds. It's never really gone from the environment, from their energy. So whatever it is that you've been running from, today I'm urging you to face it. Today I'm saying that it is important that you work through that, that you get out of your head, that you face this situation in a rational way as well. You know, balance your head and your heart as you approach this. But that is the way through. That is the way that you manifest this big breakthrough here. The Devil. There is something that needs to be broken. The Devil shows up when we are going through a big change, where we're breaking free of addictions, of attachments. And today that's what you're being called towards. You're being called to really face fear. You know, I keep saying that, but that is the main message with the Moon, the Hanged Man, and the Devil. The big step for you to take right now is to face this fear, and this fear is very much about being authentic, being you. Some of you are scared to be yourself. Some of you are scared to enjoy yourself. I don't know why that would be, but for some of you that is the case. So face your fears, you know, start to break free of whatever it is that's holding you back, because then you can start to be happier. You can realign yourself. You'll start to manifest more. Six of Swords. This is for Harpy in this deck, and I just, I read it as happy first of all. That's exactly what I just said. Some of you, in order to be fully happy, you do need to go through this transition. You do need to, face this head on, stop being scared, and as you do this, trust me, a big transition is taking place. The Six of Swords shows up when we're going from a situation which is turbulent towards a situation which is calm. In order to bridge that gap, in order to cross towards this next destination, you have to, face the shadows. We have to be prepared to kind of get lost at sea in order to go through that transition. So don't fear those deep waters, because that is where you're going to find the answers. That's where the solutions are going to come to you. And it's in those emotional depths, in the, the deep waters, that is where you go through the biggest change. That is where you find yourself. That is where you choose direction. Look at this Eight of Cups, this pirate. The pirate is never scared of the ocean. The pirate is never scared of the depths of the ocean, because they know that that is where the treasure lies. You have to be prepared to go out to sea if you want to find the treasure chest. Be that pirate. Choose the direction. Follow your intuition. And just trust. Trust that you're being carried where you're meant to. Here we have the Star, the Tooth Fairy. So the Star here is saying your wishes will come true, but there has to be a change. We have so many major arcana, so you're definitely going through a big thing right now, like a big change in yourself. This is an internal change which will create that change which you're seeking in your external world. So face the fears over the next 2 weeks, because that is going to free you from some kind of attachment. It's going to get you moving forwards towards your dreams, and it's going to help you kind of like steer steer this ship. It's going to help you choose the course that you want to move towards. I feel like I could speak all day about this message, but I know that it's just going to keep going round in circles. The good thing about these morning messages, I know I have to keep them short, so I feel like I very much get the message across in a very direct way. I could easily have done a reading for like an hour on this, but you guys have got it in like 10 minutes or so. So yeah, today Spirit is really just saying, in order for you to achieve more, in order for you to hear more yeses and have more opportunities, be yourself and face those fears. Do not be scared about whoever this person or situation is that's holding you back, because you have the opportunity to break free of it. You have the control to do that. Face those inner demons. Face those, other people who may be like a little bit of like a demon presence in our life. You know who they are, those people who are always negative and holding us back. It's time to face them head on, because that is when your wishes will come true. That is when you align with what you're trying to achieve. And I do feel for the majority of you, this is about speaking up. It's about expressing your truth with this Six of Swords. It's about not being scared to speak your truth, not being scared to be authentic and tell people your opinions, to defend yourself as well if you have to, guys. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's morning message and it resonated for you. If it did, please don't forget to comment and also like this video and hit subscribe as well. I love seeing you guys support my channel, and it just really motivates me to provide so much more content for you guys as well. I hope you enjoyed the pick a card this week as well, my singles reading, and I'm aiming to do a pick a card every week. So yeah, let me know some suggestions for pick a card topics you guys want to see on this channel. Okay, sending you all so much love and light today, and I'll see you guys back here soon for another morning message.